I'm Vicky, the mayor's daughter. If you want to see how we created this look using this Nomad 10th anniversary edition of, I cannot pronounce it properly, but we're going to attempt and butcher it, the Fetes de Provence palette. Keep watching. And then we're going to dip into the gray. I forgot, of course, to turn the camera back on. And we're going to kind of, oh, that's not gray. That's more of a blue. Color me surprised. Anyway, we've kind of committed to it, so we're going to take it on the outer edge. And we're going to take a singe. I can't see it. I apologize. It is, and I'm kind of in this thing to where real reds that are showing up in palettes are my jam at 59 years old. So we're going to go into this shade and pack it on my hand, see what we got. And we're just going to kind of pull that through. We're going to take another Singe Beauty. If I call them by the wrong brand, remember these beautiful yellowish orange ones, or orange yellowish ones, are Singe Beauty ones. Do I like them? Absolutely. Do I recommend you get them? Yes. Back to what we're doing. We're going to go right over here. And bring that in that outer corner to meet. Okay, went back in to this top light purple and just kind of tapped it in there a little bit more. We're going to go into this bottom shade and make sure it's what I want, because yeah, we just surprised ourselves. This is a Wayne Goss brush that I've had forever and a decade. It is the only one I own, because before I could get around to purchasing more, he left the brand. Distractions. Yes, again, I forgot to turn the camera back on. We went into this, and we just tapped that over. And if you hear tantrum, it's Ella. And I probably could have used a brush on this one. Okay, we have a little bit of fallout. It's fine. We're going to go with a Sigma. It says it's a concealer brush. I don't think I have ever used it as concealer. We're going to go into this yellow shade and just put just the tiniest little kind of highlight shade. We're just putting that in there. Yes, my camera stopped. I apologize. But we're going to take this bottom yellow and fill that in. I think we've got it together again. Ella's throwing a little bit of a temper tantrum. She will be fine. Her mama ran out of chicken. It will be here this afternoon. It happens. Now, I don't do this very often because I don't have to do this, but something, and I'm gonna guess probably an ingredient or something in that mud mask. You can see some redness underneath my eyes. So what we're simply going to do, instead of using, Lord have mercy, instead of using the pink that I normally use, we're going to use a green color corrector to just kind of bring that out. And I'm going to hop off for a second and figure out how to get into this thing. Okay, so we finally got into this, and I'm just going to take it and just, oh, there's a bit more than what I needed, but it'll be okay. The lid. Things run away from me oh so quickly. We're going to take that and just tap that in and blend it where all that redness is. And we got a little much, so we're going to fix that just a little bit too. And I'm going to go ahead and take it over my nose because my nose has some redness. See how that neutralized that. Okay, so this is where we're going to land with the finished look. Yes, I'm aware that it's too dark. I grabbed my summer shade of the Estee Lauder Double Wear and was not paying attention. Okay, let's try this one more time. We grabbed, obviously, the two shades that I use in the summer without paying a whole lot of attention. This one is usually in between, but I grabbed this one first, and it's the deepest one that I have. So that's what happened here. As the day wears on, it will be okay. And before I go anywhere, I will take a little bit of the skin tint and kind of tone it down. But this and the medium shade is usually what I mix. Oopsie. We've blended forever and forever and forever, and we just finally gave up because it just was not getting any better. The trick that I showed you the other day, using the Advanced Night Repair Serum, will happen before we go anywhere. Or if I use the tinted serum, let me find it. That's a Sigma. If I use this, that'll take care of it, because that's basically what it is more serum than, so that will fix that. Just not worrying about it because it's done, and I'm not starting over because it's taken me forever to get here today. It will kind of tone down. It will be fine. Used this in 4N as part of bronzer contour. Use my little Sephora sticks, little bronzer contour. I should probably maybe bronze it a little bit more, but I don't think so. I went in with the 1N and kind of created some light so that it's not so dark on my face. For my blush, I used the Sephora. Good Lord, I can't say words. And if you hear things upstairs, it's chaos up there. I used this, and I put it on more when I did my underpainting, and just went on top just a little bit with these other two shades. And as you can see, I stuck my fingernail in it. That's when you know you own a product, is when you stick your fingernail in it. I do like these blushes. They do last very well. That one today is a little much because I did it that way. Let's see. What else did we do? Used the Sephora, not that one. Pardon me. Use the Sephora Smooth and Blur, just on my forehead, just right in here, before we hit it with that green to neutralize that redness. Also used my Double Wear. Show you the right side, it would help. The Double Wear Smooth and Blur primer underneath my foundation, which is obviously my summer shade. So yeah, but it's been kind of a chore this morning getting everything done. It's just some days it's like that. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I've had fun. Okay, interruptions. It'll be okay. I get a little frustrated, but it's okay. Anyway, we used the Nomad and this is the 10th anniversary edition of the Fetes de Provence. I know that I'm not saying it properly. And honestly, we just about used every shade except for like these purples and these two, because I just kind of kept tinkering around with it. And then I finally said, you got other things to do. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Interruptions and all, we got there. On my lips, I have just the Sephora Balm for right now, because we are still drinking coffee. Help me. Y'all have a great day. Remember, I am the mayor's daughter. My name is Vicki. We'll see you in the next video.